Greetings to all our viewers and subscribers around the world. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, now is the time to do so. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and join us as we bring you the stories that matter. The stories that shake nations and speak for the voiceless. Today, we bring you a heartbreaking but necessary update from Nigeria, where tragedy has once again gripped Benue State, pushing the country's lawmakers beyond mere words into a call for immediate, resolute action. The Nigerian Senate has finally broken its long-standing tradition of issuing sympathy statements and instead risen with an overwhelming demand for action following yet another wave of deadly attacks in Benue. The upper legislative chamber has called out the continued loss of innocent lives in what many are now calling a national disgrace. The message is loud and clear: no more condolences, no more visits filled with empty promises. The bleeding of Benue must stop, and it must stop now. Over the years, the people of Benue have endured untold hardship: villages razed, farmlands destroyed, families displaced, and bodies piled in shallow graves. These are not just statistics. They are human lives, dreams shattered, futures erased. Yet each time blood is spilled, all that often follows are tweets of concern, televised sympathy visits, and impassioned debates that never translate into action. But this time, something appears to have shifted. The Senate, visibly enraged and emotional, has made it known that enough is enough. Lawmakers took to the floor in an unusually heated session, their voices rising in anger and frustration. Some wept, others pounded tables, but the unified theme across party lines was unmistakable: there must be a decisive crackdown on the perpetrators of these heinous crimes. The Senate demanded the immediate deployment of more military forces to the crisis-ridden regions, alongside a thorough investigation into the causes and sponsors of the attacks. For too long, they argued, communities have been left to defend themselves with sticks and cries while their attackers wield AK-47s and impunity. The public reaction has been swift. Across Nigeria and the diaspora, citizens have welcomed the Senate's change in tone. Civil society groups, community leaders, and concerned citizens say this show of outrage must not end with fiery speeches. They are calling for legislative follow-through, security reforms, and most importantly, accountability. The killers must be found. The sponsors must be exposed. And the government must stop treating Benue as a recurring footnote in Nigeria's tragic headlines. Meanwhile, the people on the ground continue to suffer. In makeshift camps, survivors tell stories that numb the soul, of parents who watched their children gunned down, of entire families wiped out in a single night. The cries for help are deafening. They do not want pity. They want protection. And for once, it seems their plea may have pierced through the thick walls of political bureaucracy. This is not just about Benue. This is about the soul of Nigeria. A country that cannot protect its most vulnerable is standing on broken ground. And while it took another round of bloodshed to stir the Senate to real action, we can only hope this marks the beginning of real change. If you feel the weight of this story as we do, don't scroll past. Like this video, share it, and comment below with your thoughts. Let us not only report the news, let us become the change it demands. And most importantly, subscribe to this channel so we can continue to bring you the truth, no matter how difficult it is to hear. Because justice delayed is not just justice denied, it is life denied.